This second video of mine on the relationship between corona and the astrological facts or the planetary position is the second in series. Why? Because there have been many questions which have come up after I posted my first video. People want to know how precisely corona is going to be behaving in terms of causing a damage, what to expect and when, is what I would want to handle in this video. Today is 27th of March. Many astrologers have predicted that the relief would start coming from 29th or 30th of March as far as coronavirus is concerned. Whereas in my earlier video, the date that I gave was 3rd of April. Why? Because on 31st of course, on 29th, the causative planet Jupiter would move on to Capricorn, the zodiac of Capricorn, wherein it would be conjunct with Saturn. And therefore some relief definitely is going to be coming as far as the coronavirus damage is concerned. But on 31st of March 2020, Moon is going to be with Rahu and aspected by Ketu till 2nd of April. So the date 31st of March, 1st April and 2nd April become very important in terms of vulnerability. During these 3 days, we might see a spurt or a rise in the cases reported. So people who were affected earlier on, or they have been infected but remained symptom free, could see that these symptoms could surface around these dates, and there could be large number of cases reported on these dates. That is 31st of March, April 1st and April 2nd could be one possibility. The second possibility could be that if proper care is not taken, there are chances of getting infected by the virus on these dates because of the vulnerability, because of the moon being with Rahu during these dates. The next relief that we get to see is on 14th of April, which is roughly the time wherein the currently announced lockdown would be over, at least the first phase. And therein a lot of clarity would have emerged how coronavirus in our country is going to be behaving. And therefore, government and the health agencies would be in a better position to assess the route ahead, what should be done and how, could be becoming more clear on 14th of April when Sun moves into the zodiac of Aries. 5th May is the next important date when Mars moves into the Kumbh Rashi or the zodiac of Aquarius, and that is another time when we got to see some relief, followed by 1st of July, which is also an important date. But coming back, as I did tell you that 26th of September 2020 to 3rd week of November 2020 is going to be vulnerable. Corona is not going to be eradicated, and therefore post rains, this is the time when Jupiter would again be in Sagittarius, could be a vulnerable time again. Complete relief, of course, is going to be coming around 6th of April 2021, which is when Jupiter moves into the zodiac of Aquarius. Now, these dates and the planetary position do not matter much to us. What matters more is what to expect from these changes that have happened for the first time in our lives. For the first time in our lives, we and our families have been locked inside our own houses. We have imposed a curfew kind of a thing over ourselves, and this is not a small change that we are going to be seeing. 3-4 days we have seen, and then 21 days is the phase that we have to complete. During this time, many changes would set in at the psychological level. Our psyches might change, the way we communicate, the way we behave, the way we think, the way we have ideas about philosophy, the life, the spirituality, the relationships could undergo changes. Our food preferences might change once for all. We might choose to communicate or behave or interact with people and people around the second ring could also undergo a change. Many businesses could behave differently. Some of the sectors could do well because of the raised demands. So some sectors in FMCG could benefit out of this once we come out of the economic crisis, which would be caused by the lockdown and also the corona fear that we all had in the mind. Many industries would possibly see irreversible changes. So like we saw travel and tourism industry, which did not lose business, but the business became zero actually. It was before the lockdown. And maybe the changes that are going to be seen in the people, that would affect travel and tourism, the corporate or the company executives which used to spend a lot of money in travel, stay, that could undergo a change, and therefore the spending behavior of the companies could be different. We could also be seeing, because this is for the first time for a very long time, the work from home kind of a concept is going to be implemented by many companies or many corporate, and this could also bring in permanent changes in the staffing, the structure of the organization and the way people are recruited for work, and dependence on the digital media could definitely be going up, and therefore these changes are all going to be coming. We need to be prepared for the post economic effects of the crisis, and we all need to be doing our level best to contribute to the work, to the family, to the situation around, to the company or the businesses that we are attached to. But as of now, what is really needed is to follow the instructions of the government agencies, the health agencies. There are ample number of videos made on this, so I'm not going into the details of what should be done, but ample care should be taken, especially on 31st of March, 1st of April, 2nd of April, which happen to be slightly more vulnerable as far as the coronavirus infection is concerned. I wish and pray that you and your family will come out of this crisis in a manner which will be a winning kind of an attitude, and I extend my good wishes to you and your family. Thank you.